Welcome back to the carport, y'all. How y'all been? I've been alright. You know, making it through the world. Life is what life is. Sometimes you just gotta flow with the go, right? Well, today we're gonna be doing some adjusting. Not on us. On motorcycle. Motorcycle chiropractic. Chiropractic? I don't know. Something. I ain't no tuner, but we finna adjust something. Finna adjust that speedometer. Cause in these, I like my words to come out when I try to open my mouth. That's nice. You know, you got all these words jumbled up in your brain and they just don't come out. Today we're gonna adjust the speedometer on old Road King. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, look pretty simple. Let's see how hard it is. Alright, how's this look? Let's see. Is this better? Oh yeah, look at that. That's much more better. Alright, program a vehicle. Accept. Quick tune. Let's see. Configure VSS. So first you gotta figure out how bad out of whack your speedo is. If you're adjusting it, we're adjusting it to be accurate, right? So, is it out of whack? The answer is yes, it is out of whack. Okay, cool, but how much? Well, it's about 3 miles an hour. It's right at 3 miles an hour at 60. So we're gonna base everything off of that because I'm an idiot and the numbers are simple. At 60, it's about 3 miles an hour off.
Holding strong at 60. VSS 62.7, we'll call it 63.
75 and 80, it's a little bit more. And the slower speeds at 40, it's a little bit less.
Alright, reading 40 over here. Bike's reading 41.6.
So we're gonna go with 3 miles an hour. Now, I'm no math scholar. That's the truth. But 6 is 10% of 60. Half of that is 3, which is 5%. So we need to take 5% out of that 2153. Okay, that's not hard. All right, so we need to get 5% of this 2153 here, right? Well, that's easy enough to do. We use the same formula we used to figure out what we needed. Put our handy dandy little calculator here. 2153 divided by 10 equals, divided by 2 equals 107.65. Cool. I ain't worried about the 0.65. We'll just round up to 108. So 2153 minus 108 equals 2045. So that needs to be 2045. $20.45, save that. Yes. Now we let it right do its thing. Then what do? Go for another ride. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000. Get the double flashy. 1 and 2 and 3. Turn it back on. Program, okay, quick tune. Let's verify that it saved it. Configure 2045. All we gotta do now is go for another ride. I mean, that just breaks my heart. Go for another ride. All right, I mean, if I must. Those of you that know already know what I'm about to say. I'm an idiot. I adjusted it the wrong way. you get to add in. If you're over, like drag racing. If you're running too fast, you just add a little weight. If you're going too slow, you subtract weight. Well, I subtracted when I should have added. So let's do that now. All right, round 2, vehicle on. Here we go over here, we'll go ahead and turn that on, slide that there down, turn that on whenever we go. We're gonna clear that right on out. All right, let's see here. All right, so since I say we, that's the royal we. So y'all are watching. Y'all watched me make a mistake and y'all didn't stop me. Why didn't y'all stop me? Oh yeah, because y'all ain't here. Okay, it's all on me. I guess we'll find out who watched to the end of the video. Program. Okay. Quick tune. Tweaks. Configure. Configure. Alright. And we were at 2153. So now we're going to go back up 2153. There we go. Back to 2153. 2153 plus 108 equal 2261. Let's make those match. 2261. Change the battery in my GoPro on my helmet because I'm lazy and thought that 25% was going to be enough, but it's not. It's not. So we're going to put a hot battery in that camera and let's go verify this. Oh, save. Yes.
All right, here we go. 60 on the phone. 59, 60, 65, 60. I can live with that. Damn son, gotta roll up. Fuck, I hope everybody's all right. I mean, that one says 70 and that one says 69.59.
We're back. 1 second. Shit, I forgot my hat. Well, y'all can deal with it. So, got it pretty much dialed in. Of course, the GPS on the phone may not be 100%, but it checked out against some other GPSs and some other speedometers. I was wondering, every time I go riding with my buddies, we start talking about how many miles, you know, between tanks and when we need to stop and how many miles we do for the day. I always had the highest mileage out of the group, no matter who it was. You know, it didn't really bother me. I was okay, fine, whatever. So my speedo's off a little bit. Well, then I got to thinking about it. My bike's got 30,000 miles on it. Well, if it's been off 5%, 3 miles an hour, or whatever, for all 30,000 of those miles, does my bike actually only have 28,000 miles on it? Or 28.5? I mean, if you're into the resale value and stuff of Harleys, maybe that's something you should check. But what really got me to thinking about it is that VSS, that vehicle speed sensor, that has a lot to do with your range, how many miles you went, how many miles you got to go. Well, that might cause a problem someday. Hasn't yet, but could. I'd like to have a little more accurate information than that. So, if you think your stuff's off, if you think your speedo's off, and you got a DynoJet Power Vision, I know you got a cell phone, download the app, verify it against some other things, use that app to verify your bike, and adjust. Remember, if you're reading high, you add. If you're reading low, you subtract. I told you up front, I'm no mathematician, nor am I a tuner. But I got it figured out. I got it dialed in. Percentages get you close, then you can dial it in, you know, 10 or 5 or 7. You use your gut and get it pretty close. I mean, they're not going to be perfect. I don't know. They may be. You spend a lot of time stopping and going. Maybe you can dial it in exactly. I'm happy. I'm within a third, a half mile an hour. I'm good. Not a hard thing to do, especially if you already own one. If you're worried about it, maybe get your dealer to check it. I'm sure they could hook you right on up. And you know, tire size may have something. These are running stock tires, Shinkos, stock size Shinkos. I don't know, but it's always been like that since I got the bike. So I figured it's time I did something about it. Y'all be safe out there. Take care of one another. Well, nobody else.
I'm not a perfect person. Things in my life don't have to be perfect. I'm a horseshoe. I'm a hand grenade.